Okay, so this isn't a live stream, but at the same time it kind of is. All will become clear in a moment. Hello and welcome. I'm DDF Racer, and contrary to what has just happened, this is not actually a live stream. I'm recording this, not broadcasting it, but I've been playing around with my OBS, my broadcasting software, so I am actually just trying a few settings. So this video is going to take a slightly different format than normal. I'm very excited to be testing this out, because if it works, then it's inevitable I'm going to be doing some live streaming very soon. I'm also testing out the GT3 cars today, so this is going to be my first ever GT3 race in rFactor 2. I'm going to be driving the McLaren, the 720. I've done a few practice laps already, as you can probably tell by the marks on my face from the Oculus. But yeah, I've got no idea what to expect going into this. Let me show you the grid for today's race. Come on, Simhub, there we go. That's pretty good when it works. Yeah, starting in second position, 30-minute race in the McLaren. So let's see how we go, I guess. Never tried this before. So yeah, new McLaren, new GT3, new OBS. I'm gonna have to get it right in one take. It's no pressure, no pressure. I can't rely on my usual editing skills. If I get it wrong, I can just restart. None of that today. If I spin, I spin. If I wreck the car, I wreck the car. It could be a very short video. Anyway, let's put the headset on and give it a go. Okay, so about to go into rFactor 2. Wait for the overlays to load. Lovely. Get myself all positioned up. How glamorous. Reset the view and find the pause key. Ready to go racing. Alright guys, here we go.
P2, the track temp is 25 Celsius. Okay Dan, be ready. Go, go, go.
Just realised I couldn't see the lights.
He's still there.
Make a decent start.
He's still there.
Take it nice and easy going through turn 1.
Side's clear. Forget about that, it'll probably just polish out. Car right.
Still a bit of a nudge going through the first corner there, and someone is alongside us.
Keep your line. It's free wide, we're on the left.
Oh, that's never good.
He's still with you.
Being hung out to dry on the outside. Oh, and more of a nudge again.
Keep your line.
And there's still somebody there.
Still there. Hold your line.
And down the back straight.
He's still with you. He's still with you. Right side's clear. Start's okay. Now find your groove. On your right. Keep your line. Still there. Clear right.
I'm not sure what part of that start was
Go on your right.
alright, Mr. Spotter. We try and get one of these positions back around the outside. Oh no, he's fighting back.
Clear. Right side. Clear on the right.
That was a pretty shocking start by any standards. Whew. These GT3 cars are an absolute blast to drive though. When I say these GT3 cars, I do have a very limited bias. It's a spread of 1 so far. I've only really tried the McLaren.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate. The gap in front is now 0.8. It looks like our Oxad has gone off in the carousel. The gap behind is now 0.20. Green flag sector 3, P5.
Yeah, pretty shocking start by any standards. Gonna have some work on our hands now to try and get back to where we were. Obviously, looks like the leader's making a bolt for it already as we run completely wide here. That's going to compromise our run onto the back straight. Mirrors in this car are just all the way over there. All the way over there. Makes it very hard to see. It takes a few tyres, takes a few laps for the tyres to warm up, obviously.
Left side, you are clear on the left.
Still not feeling 100% grip. But it's reassuring that we're not losing touch with the cars ahead of us. Yeah, how good is this track? Mid-Ohio. Not a circuit that I'm overly familiar with. Being mostly of European heritage. Born and raised in the UK and living in Australia. Obviously this is a North American classic.
The leader has just done a 123.23.
Such a great track to drive though.
The gap ahead is now 0.9. That lap time was 124.44. The gap behind is now 0.41.
The curbs are notorious here though. So easy to straddle the car. If you get the left tyre or the right tyre on the edge of the curb, you're on the grass and you're going nowhere in a hurry. Pretty shaky start. I can start to feel the car getting dialed in now. It's much more like the qualifying pace I was running, a 1 minute 22 I believe. The laps so far have been 1 minute 24s. I'm closing up on the back of these cars very nicely.
Take it easy, you've got cold tyres.
Bit of a wiggle on the rear then. One thing I will say about these GT3 cars, this McLaren is very stable.
The leader's just done a 123.02.
But when it does go, it's hard to save.
Just done a 123.39. The gap in front is now 0.6. The gap behind is now 0.41. You've just done a 123.15.
Way too wide into the first corner there. Yeah, like I was saying, once this car goes, it is quite hard to save. If you get into a slide, there's not much you can do really. Unless you're pretty lucky, you're going round. But we got traction control and we got ABS as well, something that the GTE cars don't have. Brake assist. Which means that you can stamp on it like that and you're not going to lock the tyres, you're not going to flat spot the tyres. Which has saved me a few times in practice so far, getting used to the braking points. Obviously these GT3 cars are slightly slower than the GTEs. So you do have to adjust your expectations a bit when you jump in for the first time. But once you get used to it, oh, it's incredible. You can really throw these cars around. I'm not really giving a good example of that at the moment because I feel like my driving's pretty terrible if I'm being honest with you so far this race. Just need to concentrate.
The gap in front is now 0.6. That lap was a 123.38. The gap behind is now 0.5.
That's more like it. Nicely on the rear of the car ahead of us. He is going defensive. Because of the elevation change here in the hairpin, it is very difficult to make it stick around the outside. Ooh. All about making sure you get a good exit from that corner. Because this is the only real major overtaking opportunity on the circuit, I guess.
P5.
Just consistently braking a little bit too late for those corner, that corner there. But yeah, that's the main overtaking opportunity. The rest of the track is very much one corner into the next. A lot of blind apexes as well. Whoa, way too deep in there. Come on, Dan. Focus, mate. See, the car behind is still in the mirrors. Something I have actually fixed since the last video, as I believe it was Mark Jones pointed out in the comments, that you can adjust the mirrors in rFactor too.
The gap ahead is now 0.7. Your lap time was 123.71. Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace. The gap behind is now 0.7.
So now that I've adjusted the mirrors, I can actually see what's going on behind me. Don't have the luxury of one of the rear-facing cameras in this McLaren. Something that some of the other cars do have. Okay, that was a good exit. Yeah, the lack of rear camera does make it slightly difficult to see the cars behind. So the mirrors are way far out to the side. And they're tiny. Much better on the brakes that time. Hold it nice and tight over the rise here. You get one corner wrong, it just throws you off for the next 2, 3, 4, 5 corners. Everything leads into one another. I'm going to move to the inside and for it. I haven't really got the overlap here. Going to have to back out of it. He cuts across onto the grass. The car behind is getting ever closer as well. Something that you're guaranteed of in GT3s is close racing.
The gap in front is now 0.46. Your last lap time was at 123.33. Sector 3 is 0.49 off the pace. The gap behind is now 0.8.
See, that's what I mean about the curbs. You get on the wrong side, and they got quite a high profile that it's hard to get back onto the track again. Trying the late apex there, and failing miserably, of course. Very closely matched with the cars ahead of us. First and second well and truly lost down the road ahead of us now. We won't be getting on the podium, I don't think, on this race. Well, maybe for third, I guess. Podium does include 3 places, and that's 3rd position and 4th position right ahead of us. So we can get our act together. Who knows? Can't rely on fuel mixtures for these cars either. What you get is what you get. You can't just kick it up a notch and put some boost in the car, or alternatively turn the engine down and save some fuel. You want to fuel manage in these cars? It's all done with your right foot. No special engine modes.
The guy ahead's lap time is at 123.08. The gap in front is now 0.5. The gap behind is now 0.6. That lap time was 123.19. Lap times are pretty consistent. 20 minutes remaining, you've got 20 minutes left.
Okay, so there's 10 minutes down already. 20 to go. Get a sweet run onto the straight here. Gonna turn my headlights on. The sun is starting to go down here at Mid-Ohio. But it won't be sunset for a while. Couldn't quite get the overlap on the outside then. I thought he was leaving the door open for me. He was very good on the brakes. This battle is starting to look tasty.
Right side.
Oh!
Still there, right side's clear.
Sneaking his nose at the inside there, Mr. Audi. Oh, I had such a good run on the cars ahead of us as well. Oh well, all started with P3 going defensive ahead of us. Putting himself offline. Slowing P2 going defensive even.
The gap in front is now 0.7. That was 124.02. The gap behind is now 0.6. Your front brakes are getting pretty hot.
Straddling the curb again, running wide. Very scruffy driving. If you are looking for a video that shows you how to drive Mid-Ohio effectively and fast, you should probably find something else, because this isn't it. This is not a good example of how to approach a race at this circuit. There's a bit of a train forming behind us now, I can see in the mirrors. Oh, I thought for a moment then they were going side by side ahead of us. It feels as though... Oh, come on.
On your left. He's still there, clear on the left.
It feels as though the brakes are starting to go slightly. No.
Car on your right side. It's 3 wide, we're on the left. Take it easy.
Bit of damage on the rear though.
Left side's clear.
Alright, Dan, you had some minor aero damage. Stay out, it's not that bad. You're locking your left front going into turn 8. Left rear's hot.
Left side, clear left.
Okay, that wasn't really supposed to happen, guys. Just trying a little bit too hard. And now we are down 6 spots to P11.
The gap ahead is now 1.0 seconds. Your lap time was at 129.21. P11. The gap behind is now 0.41.
Oh, this does mean we're going to have a pretty tasty battle now, trying to fight back up the field.
There's a car on your left. You're clear on the left. Car on your left.
Knock it down to first gear for the drive.
Still there.
Seems to have worked.
Hold your line. Clear left.
Nice. Up to P10, now in the slipstream. Might have to go defensive here. No, we can ride it out on the brakes. That's good.
Car on your left side. And still there. He's still there. Keep this line. Clear on the left.
The AI are very opportunistic around this place. The aggression setting isn't even that high.
Watch out.
I think I'm starting to suffer with a bit of brake fade though, which is something I am new to. Maybe I've set the brake cooling too close to the limit in setup. I haven't changed too many things in the setup, but that was one of the things I did change.
You've just done a 123.60 P10. The gap behind is now 0.41.
Now I'm thinking it was a mistake to have changed that. Yeah, going backwards in this race from P2. I haven't got the pace. How's my fuel?
Should be about 18 minutes of fuel remaining. 2.4 litres per lap.
See, one of the good things about GT3 racing is the wide variety of cars.
Okay, Dan, halfway home. Fuel looks good. 15 minutes remaining. 15 minutes to go. Come on, man, this is disappointing. There's decent pace in this car.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying too hard, maybe.
The leader has just done a 122.58. Your brake temperatures look good.
Okay, so brakes seem to be back to normal temperatures now, which is good. All over the place.
The gap ahead is now 0.9. That lap was at 123.21. The gap behind is now 0.6.
I think I'm definitely overdriving the car. I'm not sure whether first or second gear for that corner. First seems to be better for the drive and the launch off the corner, but second is better for the stability. I promise I will find an apex one time soon.
You've got half your fuel left.
Just need to calm it down a bit, I think. Let the car do all the work instead of me. Because it is a pretty good car, and I know I can get more pace out of it.
Your front tyres are cold.
Hold it tight on this apex, then launch it here.
The guy ahead's last lap time is a 123.00. Alright, Dan, keep it nice and smooth. Come on, let the race come to us. That lap was a 122.92. Good lap. That's your quickest today.
That was my quickest lap. That was a terrible lap. So although this car does have traction control, it's not a good idea to try and engage it or trigger it by just flooring the throttle. It bogs the car down, slows you down so much. I guess it's kind of just there as a fail-safe. Makes the car a little bit more manageable to drive, same as the ABS really. You don't want to have to rely on it because when the ABS and the traction control kick in, it's a sign from the car that you're just pushing too hard. You should never have to rely on these driving aids. As one of the cars ahead of us goes wide and we'll take advantage.
You're clear on the left.
He's round in the mirrors.
Awesome, well done.
There's 2 spots. We're now up to position 7. Must have got a freebie somewhere because last time I checked we were in P10. So up to P7.
Okay, Dan, there's a car exiting the pits, heads up. The gap in front is now 1.8. You've just done a 123.10, P7. The gap behind is now 1.8 seconds.
Okay, so the battling ahead of us. So it's around about this time in the race, but I like to set myself a goal, set myself a target. Now considering we started in P2, that's not going to happen. We're not going to get back to P2. But if we can get back to P5, or I was before I made that silly mistake locking the rears, I'd be pretty happy with that. And looking at the state of the cars ahead of us, I'd say that's entirely realistic.
Cold tyres all round.
The car on your right side. Still there. You are clear on the right.
And obviously that wasn't for position, that was a lapped car.
Car on your right.
Oh, he's trying to get back at me though. What are you doing?
He's still there. He's still there. Clear right.
Yeah. Get back in your place, Esteban Ocon.
Front is now 1.9 seconds. That last lap was a 124.35. The gap behind is now 0.6.
Gotta put some mega laps in now.
10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
I catch up with the cars ahead. I've pretty much got to do qualifying pace until the end of the race now. So, apologies if the commentary dies down a bit, but I will be concentrating. I'm sure you can forgive me for that. I'm sure you would do the same. Now obviously, this being a simulated live stream, I would have VR chat. When I say VR chat, it'd just be like normal YouTube chat, obviously, because my plan is to stream to YouTube and not Twitch, being that my entire following, all 117 of you, which I'm very grateful for, you're all on YouTube, so I will live stream to YouTube.
The gap ahead is now 2.0 seconds. That was a 122.94. Sector 2 is 0.39 off the pace. The gap behind is now 0.8.
The point I was trying to make was that the chat from YouTube,
Yellow flag in Sector 1.
will be live on the screen while I'm racing. I'm going to see if I can
Green flag Sector 1.
position it up here somewhere, so I just have to look up. I've still yet to work that one out, so if any of you guys do race in VR and stream in VR, if you've got any tips or tricks on how to get chat working in VR, because that will be essential for a live stream. Obviously that's the whole point of it, is to be able to interact with you guys in real time instead of the comments after the fact. This is pretty awesome. I'm looking forward to being able to do that. You can obviously make some silly remarks during the race, try and put me off, try and compliment me if you're feeling nice. But yeah, the whole point of chat is to be able to have you guys with me during the race. So if any of you know how to do that, any live streaming tips in general, just, yeah, leave me a comment, let me know. I'd be keen, because I just want to do as good a job as possible.
Got 10 minutes of fuel remaining. The gap in front is now 2.3. The gap behind is now 0.31. You've just done a 123.17.
This isn't the pace that I need to be doing. I need to be in the low 22s. But if you are enjoying this video, or should I say this fake live stream, then don't forget to leave me a like on YouTube. Always much appreciated. If you want to see more and you want to be notified, then obviously just subscribe and press the little bell notification icon as well, and you'll get a little notification every time I upload a new video or go live, which is going to be sooner than later. I promise you that.
7th position.
Been threatening it for a while. It's a much nicer line through the last section then.
Relax, focus, keep it smooth. The gap ahead is now 2.1 seconds. Your lap time was at 122.56. That's your fastest lap. The gap behind is now 1.1 seconds.
There we go, that's more like it. That's not more like it. That was way too wide. I get the horrible feeling that time is running out. We might be stuck in P7. Unless they start fighting ahead of us, or we can put some mega laps in. Or both, that'd be nice. Oh, a bit too much curb on the inside there. You hear the inside wheels spinning up.
That's 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes.
Oh, time is running out. Sure, there's a Muse song about this.
The gap in front is now 1.8. That lap time was 122.50. That's your quickest lap. The gap behind is now 0.9.
Okay, 2 fastest laps in a row. Well, for me anyway. Not fastest lap of the race. But 2 personal bests in a row, should I say. Can't really do much more than that. Gap to the car behind.
1.3 seconds.
We're pretty safe. When I say safe, 1.3 seconds isn't safe. One mistake and it'll be right on us. Stay clear of the inside curb that time.
The leader's just done a 122.34.
So what about the pace that we're doing? It's not too far off. You know, it's 22.3s, 22.2s versus 22.5s I'm doing. Is this faster?
Okay, Dan, keep doing what you're
Yes.
doing. This is spot on. The gap in front is now 1.1. We're currently setting the pace. That lap time was 122.20. The gap behind is now 1.4 seconds.
That was the fastest lap. Oh, I hope there's enough time left in the race. Getting tantalizingly close now. Come on.
That's 5 minutes of fuel left.
Come on. outside. Lost a heap of time there. I can't see the delta that you guys see on the top left of the screen. And again, I just know when it feels slow.
Your right tyres are cold. To go, 2 minutes. That was 122.78.
Maybe a couple of laps to go. Yep, definitely a couple of laps to go in the race. Can we do it? Certainly hope so. Not with corners like that, we won't. Please stop fighting, slow yourselves down, give me a chance. Is that 1 minute to go?
Dan, we're matching race pace. One more lap to go. That lap was a 122.51. Very little fuel left.
Clear left.
Yellow flag, watch out.
Car on your right.
Gonna try around the outside.
He's still there.
Drop to first for the drive.
Incident in sector 2. Sector 2 is yellow.
He's still there.
Looks like P2's gone off in turn 4.
He's still there.
Sector 2 is clear.
Oh, it's all going off.
And still there. He's still with you. Still there.
Try on the outside again. Still there.
Hold your line. He's still with you. Clear on the right.
Yes.
On your right. Clear
No.
right.
Sector 1 is clear.
Yes. My vocabulary has been reduced to 2 words. No and yes. That's all I can say right now. P5. Come on, Dan, hold it together. 2 corners. I can see him in the mirrors, but we're going to cruise it across the line.
P5, okay, it's
Ooh. That was a hell of a last lap. Oh, guys. That was a hell of a last lap. How good was that?
All right. He's still there. Right side's clear.
Somehow made up 2 spots on the last lap with a move that took about half of the lap, stuck around the outside as well.
Guy on your left.
All facilitated by the mistake that I think the original person in P5 made. So we nearly ran into the back of that car there. Do a Lance Stroll and Sebastian Vettel on the slowdown lap. That would have been a little bit embarrassing. Oh, anyway, let's bring it back. Bring it back to the pits. Oh, what a race, guys, and what a car as well. McLaren GT3 720. 720S even, you get it right. So the good thing about these GT3s is you can just throw it around. So much fun.
box in 320 meters.
You can
Box
just
in
throw
5.
these cars around.
4, 3.
So much fun.
2. Box now.
Huh. Someone's given a nice little push into the garage. Anyway. Whew. Let's have a look. There we go. Let's load up the standings at the end of the race. You can see my face and all its sweaty, red marky goodness. And the positions as well. P5. That's not too bad, hey? Oh, we're rolling. We're rolling. Ah, that's not good. Take it back to the pits. There we go. Yeah, guys, position 5. We started in 2nd. Running a comfortable 5th, I guess. Maybe in with a fight. Made a silly mistake, got down to P11, but somehow fought our way back. Not all on track overtakes. There's quite a few mistakes from the other guys as well, but hey, the ones that were overtakes were pretty good if I do say so myself, especially on the last lap, getting back into P5. Round the outside, round the outside, round the outside. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to leave a like and a comment if you did. Subscribe if you want to see more. I would love to know what you thought of the format as well, especially relates to the live stream. I mean, it wasn't really a live stream, you didn't see it live, but it was a, you know, as if it was live recorded. In fact, let me know what you think, any tweaks, any changes, any suggestions, just shout, let me know. I should probably be a little bit closer to the microphone. That's something I'm going to have to get used to, or get one of those headset mics. Then I'll look like I work in a call center. Hey, less retrievals, I don't know, we'll see. Anyway guys, it's been good having you. As always, thanks for watching. I'm going to have to learn how to wrap a video without editing. I'll see you next time. Bye!